Boo! Did I scare you? No? How about the declining brain cells of our species? Because, yeah, it's a horror show out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, bless your soul, first off. Ignorance is truly bliss here. But, yeah, apparently there's been a trend of stealing the FNAF posters. Not just the posters, but the cutout, the entire, giant... Well, the reason why I'm talking about this is because, well, I saw it happen in person. And the sad reality is, the guy who stole it was not a teenager. Most of the videos I saw, usually it's like a teen, and I get it. You want internet points. This person, oh my god. Ugh. A strange experience because A, it wasn't actually a teen. Like most of the videos I saw on TikTok, those were teens, just trying to get internet points. This was a man. It was pretty much a man. Sure, they probably looked like they were still in college. Yikes. It's just one of those things, huh? We live in this kind of strange bubble. But I just find it bizarre that what are you going to do if the security guards don't even, catch you? You just go out, keep running with it. Then what? You're going to try and cram it into your car? And if you're a teen who doesn't have, a car, do you just wait for mom and dad with the, Freddy cardboard cut out like right next to you? Do you just stare at it, ponder about your life? What was the point of all this? Because it's very sad. It really is, because you're kind of annoying, theater workers, and I used to be one in high school, and it's not fun. You had to scrape gum, you had to deal with all kinds of nonsense, but to add this is just too much, man. The poor workers have to deal with this garbage. They don't get paid enough for it. The security guards, yeah, sure, they'll probably run a bit, but then it's back to Donut City for them, so they're not gonna really do much. But yeah, this I was gonna make two separate videos, one for this and one for my Five Nights at Freddy review, but I guess I'll just mesh them in one. For starters, there's been a lot of hype besides, stealing cardboard cutouts. There's also been like that fight in the Five Nights at Freddy theater. Like you could see the credits going. Yeah, that was fake. But for the longest time, even I thought that was real because, all the craziness that's happening, you might as well just dunk that in the fight of '87. So, but regardless, if you just peel away all the craziness, all the, rabid fans away from this, the movie itself, it's been pretty mixed. It's got like a lot of people just foaming at the mouth saying it's the worst movie they've ever seen, and then the other side are like praising it like it's like the best thing to ever happen to humanity. And I would say it's neither of those. I watched the movie and I kind of do wish I watched it, streamed it from the whatever they had it. I think it was Peacock, whatever, something like that. I kind of wish I watched it there because it was, besides the, middle-aged man, or not middle-aged, but still grown man with a beard stealing a cardboard cutout of Freddy. There was also a lot of other crazed fans. There were some cosplayers, but they were all right. It's just the fans that were like screaming nonstop on like any part of the movie. Like I had to rewatch some of it on like the streaming network, whatever, and yeah, it's just every time a dialogue that I needed to hear, the howling the dam started with, it was so much of the crowd. It was mostly in the front area, so the reverberation just there's nothing I could hear. I really couldn't. If there was any iconic lines, which there were when I rewatched it, I didn't hear it in the theaters. So I guess that would be your jump scare, because this movie has no jump scares. the screaming of the fans is all the jump scares you'll need. You never know what's gonna set them off. Like, oh my god, that's in Five Nights at Freddy 3. Oh my god, it was just a scream match. It was insane. But the movie overall, let's get back to that. I've played 1 through 4. I never really got a chance to play Security Breach, but I know one of the characters from there are pulled into here. There's some, changes and whatnot. But overall, I would say it wasn't bad. I felt entertained. I felt like the best part was actually seeing the animatronics. All the effects and whatnot were top notch. I think I forgot, who made the animatronics again? So apparently the animatronics were made by Jim Henson's Creature Shop. If you don't know who that is, they're the makers of the Muppets, and I would assume maybe Sesame Street. Yeah, Muppets and most of the puppets in Sesame Street. Yeah, so that's perfect. I would love to see a haunted version of Sesame Street as well, but regardless, they did a bang-up job. Those animatronics were really good. Yeah, there was nothing bad about the practical effects. I'm always happy when movies go out their way to make the movie as realistic looking as possible. So the animatronics were top-notch. They looked like they were pulled straight out of the game. And just to let you know, there's going to be spoilers. I'm going to talk about spoilers here. I don't know how I felt about, William Afton's, the actors were great. Matthew Lillard as William Afton was like a knockout. That was impressive. The lines he delivered at the end were actually chilling, and his acting, especially in the beginning when he actually reads Michael Schmidt's last name, he changes his demeanor. I saw that in the rewatch. I was like, that's very clever how they pulled that off. But besides that, how they dumped his, I wished he was in the movie a bit more, maybe towards the middle, show something about him that looked like he was evil, or they just dumped the entire villain at the last 20 minutes, and it just seems really rushed. And I kind of wish we got to see more of the villain. People were complaining that the Springtrap scene was not like in the games, not that much blood. And yeah, I guess they said they wanted more screaming as well, but I don't think you can scream when you got your lungs punctured. But then again, he did say his iconic line clear as day, so I don't know what happened there. Regardless, I think that scene could have been tuned a bit, but overall I wasn't too disappointed at that. The things I was kind of iffy about was I kind of wish there was more of a scare factor. Vanessa as a character was just lore dumping. She really didn't have much besides her little character arc at the end. So I was hoping in the next movie they could not make the characters lore dump on each other. Just show, not tell. That'll be perfect. Golden Freddy was a prick. I don't know why. He just gave me bad vibes. He didn't. They say the kids were being controlled by William at the end, but Golden Freddy looked like he was in on it. He was all in. He didn't seem like he was being controlled like the others. But maybe I'm just not seeing that right. They kind of made him like the puppet from the second game. So I don't know what path they're going to go with Golden Freddy here. Because he wasn't even at the end staring at William as he was twitching and whatnot. So, well, we'll see. I kind of wish the lighting in the security room at least had some of that lighting that was in the game, the first one. That's what scared me about the first game. It was dark with this kind of strange reddish light at least in the security room. I didn't see it as much throughout the movie, except when Foxy corners someone. Funny enough, Foxy does not have the biggest kill count here. I think it belongs to the cupcake, if I'm not mistaken. That cupcake was out for blood. I don't know what was with that cupcake. Yeah, I was kind of bummed I didn't see Markiplier, but hey, we got the others. Corey Kenshin, Matt Pat. That was nice. Most likely, hopefully, they'll bring Mark in the second one as another cameo. But yeah, overall, I think the movie's in the right direction. If they keep working on the animatronics effects like that, and then just work up the story, which I read they are. They've taken some of the criticisms they've been hearing and have decided to rewrite some aspects of the script for the second one. So yeah, kudos to them for doing that. But yeah, it will be nice to see a second movie, and they take the criticisms from the first one, make it a bit more scary. You don't have to add jump scares, just more of that creep factor, you know? And let it, you know, simmer throughout the movie, not like all at the end. Just like that. Overall, I would give the movie a 6 out of 10 if you're a fan, because they did justice to like the animatronics and the world building. But 5 out of 10 if you're not a fan, you probably won't be as attached. So there's that. Also, let's just wrap up. The main point of this video was also about don't steal the posters, because god dang, it's hard enough working a minimum wage job and then having to sprint a marathon to catch some, you know, chronically online teen who wants to get, you know, TikTok points. Don't do that, man. Don't be a prick. Don't be a jerk. If you really want it badly, after a few weeks the movie's been out, just go up to them and ask them, hey, can I have a poster? Can I have that? They're willing to give it to you. I guarantee, because I got my Shang-Chi poster like that. So you don't have to do this stupid stuff, but I have a feeling you're doing it because it's stupid and you get internet points like that. So yeah, can't really do anything there now, can I? I saw some of the theaters like tying the posters and locking it up. It's like, that's sad. Don't do this, man. It's a sad sight that we had to go to this length, that we had to put these Five Nights at Freddy posters behind like security detailed displays because some of us can't behave right. So yeah, let's cut back on that. And moving forward, when the second movie comes out, god dang, please don't do that again. Most likely they will, but most likely the theaters should be able to, you know, remember, hey, first time, this didn't go well. Second time, let's actually do something here. And they most likely will. So, yeah. Hope you all have a nice day, night, wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next one. And that's all there is. I'm just dumping catchphrases left and right. One of them has to stick.